feel like there's no fallback policy if that bomb doesn't get spotted, so they're just running into the stack. You got to hope someone comes alive, because right now two have died. Daniko and Bolt, even Shuz joining the fray. And yeah, like I like the idea there for Cloud9, but when you don't get spotted in mid, why would MIBR move away from the quad B and they don't lose a single player on that defense?
Equipped to know what to deal with it.
Oh, the spam deagle almost kills Cello. Instead, it's Cloud9 using that smoke to cross all the way to the site, fighting their way through CT. Bolt's only here for one. Cello trying to retake from the short side. Daniko holding strong drops to the bomb. And even though Cloud9 actually got control of the site, never clearing out the dumpster player, they couldn't plant for CT. They try and hunt him down, and they lose the bomb. Mezzi is on a recovery mission to B. I like the idea. He knew he was being hunted, tries to kill Yell, but loses his life in the process.
Grouping up outside of the B side, well, they've got their work cut out for them, I think it's fair to say. You've still got two players here for MIBR, more players rotating down. So these guys that do exist here now as the incumbent forces just need to hold on. And they've done a good job at that. The rotations have come through, and there it is, the lock-in for MIBR. I don't know, man. I think when you look at the individuals in this team, it was one there where he was trying to carry them to victory versus heroic. Then you've also got Daniko as like the young blood, right, who we've had great stuff from. Oh, his flashes devastate the man over at Monster, and that's clean. All right, you shouldn't be getting away with this if you're Cloud9. Yell's trying to restore some normality on the short wrap. He's got it down to a 3-on-4. Cello arriving as well at the Monster side. Cloud9, they don't want to throw this away, but they might not have any choice in the matter as it's slowly but surely turning back in favor of MIBR. They get it locked in, and it's Yell right at the end with 4 in a spectacular little sequence.
Smoke left, it's on Daniko. He's also got the AWP, and he's on the A site, so there's no way for MIBR to slow down this push into the B site. It's got to be done on the setup, and that's not a great way to start things off. It's going to have to be a huge series of kills from Cello. They don't see him. This could be it. Great start from Cello. Finds a quick double. And that is really amazing that they didn't check that, because that was everything.
Yeah, especially the back railing boost. Alex has a plant here. 10 seconds. He's going to stick it. He can go for heaven as well. He can try and take that CT control, play it from a range, but he knows the fight might be near. Oh, faced by Cello immediately and nowhere to go but the site. Yeah, that's, you know, the info, like you said, was not, I guess, in one hand, like, sort of not valuable because there's a minute left, but with a low econ round, they got the smokes and the pistols. Cello fighting a smoke in mid, unsurprising, but not much to be given away. That's a nice shot. Outside of B though, oh, that's a bomb in Monster. Daniko just tearing them with the AUG. He's really been using this gun a lot. He had a lot of really nice transfers with that weapon on the opening day. I think it was the second day. He's crazy. Secondly, he's going to get all this information. I think they're going to realize too little too late though. Shuz needs to hold strong. Flash for the Monster side coming through. Oh, he's mollied out though. Great flashes. Everyone's white inside of B and everyone's dead, which certainly helps. Cloud9 looking for their first.
One thing that I think is really interesting about this round is that, you know, this round Cloud9, you know, played slower, but they created a more confusing situation for MIBR because they had that pressure.
Ever, actually, but no, yeah, it was MIBR banning it. This is Cloud9's pick, which therefore makes this 1-8 scoreline that much rougher, it would feel like. Here comes this push into the B site from Floppy, and he tries to go deep in, but he ends up going deep down. It's now Daniko trying to line them up. Only good for a bit of damage, and Bolts is also brought down low, so he's calling for rotates, he's calling for help. Some assistance from this A-bomb site, and they are arriving slowly but surely. The Molotovs slowing them down.
.40 seconds, MIBR go quiet. Bolts picks up a kill from CT in Graffiti. Alex is trying to spam. He could get that kill. He's so low, but so are Cloud9. The bomb loose in the water right now. Alex not even going for it. This feels like a done round. Surely they're going to try and go for frags as Alex peels back. S-tag pushes in, and it's all on one man and one man alone. They molly the bomb. Alex shoots, and that's it. It's MIBR cleaning it up on B, slowing it down at the right time and peeling out of the site. 9-1.
Cloud kill, creating this space. Yell getting aggressive could have been that opener, but instead just a little bit of damage onto him before he repositions. There's 3 up inside of that A site right now, and cello's extended the lead even more. Yeah, they lose Yell. You've still got this double hold, still 2 players in B as well. And so as Cloud9 group up and try and move into this B bomb site, they've got their work cut out for them. They're still walking into a double stack. There's the first attention getting drawn into Daniko, and now they might not be ready for Shuz, who takes the head off of Alex. MIBR up to 10. This CT side looking real crisp to make sure MIBR aren't doing anything cheeky. MIBR are always repositioning, getting away with, you know, like a 2-for-1, which is great. Yell's getting pressured in mid. He's got to have a standout performance. They're all around him. Disappears in the smoke, and how's he still alive? He goes for the jump shot, but it doesn't connect. It's a little bit ballsy, and that ends up costing him his life. However, the round should still be a lock-in. That nade forces Mezzy forward, but he does get out of there for the time being. There it is. Shuz at short into lock-in that round for MIB. Oh yeah, here it is. Fast pace and already in. Daniko gonna have to help Shuz with this crossfire. There's the first from Bolts, drawing the attention in. The Org lighting them up, and this B play, well, they might have hit a timing that looked all right. That didn't matter. They won 1 out of the 3 gunfights they had. A big performance there from the for any sooner. And yeah, it comes back to punish C9. So great half for MIBR, already locked in. It can only get better. And they've already started this round with the man advantage to boot.
Yeah, boot in the face. Oh dear. Curb stop as well. Cello, Bolts, everyone finding frags. It's only Messi, and he's not long for this world either. 13-2. It's Cloud9's map pick.
I like this as well. MIBR trying to get some info here. Running around along the bathrooms, making a lot of noise. And there we go. Now Floppy's going to reveal himself. That's pretty stunning. And okay, MIBR not looking good here. 2 versus 5. Oh, this is suboptimal. If you
they can't mess this up, right? The crossfire is pretty good. Oh yeah, phew. Whew. Sigh of relief. Very weird turn of events right now. Cloud9 allowed to escape down B. Bomb dropped up in the toilets. S-Tag escaping. There's no one out long, though. He's just got to worry about these short side players, and he's doing a great job of dealing with them one by one. FAMAS v the AK somehow coming out on top. Lots of off angles taken, and finally his head is removed as well.
Interesting round. Okay, well, it's going to work out really well for Cloud9 though.
Yeah,
Maybe
I mean,
they kill after time, maybe, possibly.
it's a little bit weird. I think
Through a flash over to fake that MIBR are going out mid. Alex didn't fall for it. Immediately rotates B in expectation. Nice grenade stack. Zeppa getting dunked down monster. That provides openings for Bolts to get out through this position. He's so low. Floppy, same story on barrels. No Molotov to get him out. And Alex is providing cover, baiting for his teammate who hides now down in the water. Alex goes back for more. Very confident on this AWP. We talk about how this is a new role for him, but it looks very natural. He's comfortable. Can he hit these shots, though? 2 coming, maybe even the lineup. MIBR is just drawn to a halt. Nice shot from Alex. Yell picks up Floppy in the meantime, though. Alex still with 2 players to deal with. Another shot, and 1v1 versus the AWPer. He's posted. He sees him leave. And Alex has no reason to move off this angle. 6-13, Cloud9 slow and steady, but clawing it back.
Ooh, well, gonna try and attempt a B play, and they get past the first man, but not the second. Still 2 here to worry about. Zeppa and Floppy in at B, putting on a bit of a show and getting it down to just 1 man remaining. It's Yell again. Surely not enough for the AWP of MIBR. This would be what, his 3rd save round in a row? He's getting out of there with it. Honestly, I think there comes a point where saving almost becomes harmful, right? Like, we've seen how the economy management for MIBR can sometimes get a little bit weird, right? That's been a reoccurring theme in a lot of the series we've seen them in, where it feels like they...
Brethren versus the Brazilian boys as he tucked. Hard angle to clear, certainly. He goes a bit wider, sees the shadow, good spray, almost gets a second, but now he's in for a shot. Shiz as well, players pushing into B desperately, Zappa deals with them, and this round has fallen apart. Again, Harry, we're getting very similar slow rounds, and MIBR very split. And now in a 2-on-4 with a player on either side of the map.
Yeah, desperate times. It's good to see so far, though, that Cloud9 have been able to find so much success to make this really competitive. And you don't want to spam this spot that you're talking about, Harry, at Divider, this time, because you'd give up the whole game. So it becomes a very powerful position in that sense. Oh, okay. The timing is, I don't know how this is going to go exactly. Oh, God. He's going to find Yell. Yell is going to have assumed then that would have been safe.
For S-Tag, he doesn't actually spot these players on the jump, but he will hear them calling for help from long. Mollied out, has to go wide for the fight, can't get a single kill, but Mezzi's position is massive. Will the long lurker be there in time? Mezzi not firing, shot in the back as he was grinded off the angle. Zeppa is already here, putting up a fight, dropping the bomb. And why does the bomb chase? I don't know. That could have been MIBR resetting or trying to plant, but Danico's given the package away. And this round's done, surely. Shiz, 1v3, on for the 4K. Mollied out, can reset, 30 seconds to do it. But this would be a blunder by Cloud9, surely. They've got everything going for them with the bomb so deep. Nice.
I got all the angles. Well,
Are they ready for the long toilets play? It might just blindside these guys coming out of con. There he is with the swing. Traded after one.
Oh, they're gonna go back here. Looks like they're gonna go back, and this is gonna be perfect timing too, because Cloud9, with how low the time is, are actually quite convinced that it's gonna be an A play. But in fact, MTB bomb site, and if the bomb goes down quickly, they maybe they'll actually have time to get some post-plant positioning. It's looking pretty rough here. Bolts will just face, and there's nowhere to go for SHC. He's got to fight, and he's going to only be able to take down a single player. I mean, it was a good maneuver, but it's a hard spot, in the post-plant. As you can see, there wasn't time.
This with 4 players around the corner, he doesn't know. Oh, the volley, it burns Danico into the fire, or the firing line, rather. And here come MIBR. Cloud9, 4 players on the site. No surprises here. They've been reading this one well. It's been pretty obvious. S-Tag doubles up with the AK. Messi still tucked, and they have no idea.
Great shot from Yell. Nice swing, and another win from Yell as he goes down into a 1 versus 2. He's got 20 seconds to plant the bomb. It's not a lot of time here as he tries to find the next player. Oh, he gets S-Tag too, catching him on that jiggle. And now it's Floppy, who knows where Yell is, but the more time passes, the less sure he can be. Although he hears the reload, he wants to go for the fight. The pressure comes through from Floppy. Oh my God, he didn't even have to do that. The bomb had to go down. Floppy's an insane human.
3 here for Cloud9. Flashes in, Floppy drops the smoke, you can play around the pillar, spray, they're chasing him down through the Molotov, he hides in the smoke, they're so blind, bye-bye, and Floppy just pillar, round and round he goes, dropping the bomb, feels like I say that every round, and smoke shots to close it out. It's 15-13, Cloud9, not dropping sight. Yumping their way down lower. We got the boost on B as well. There's a swing off a flash. S-Tag setting Floppy up for a kill, and then he steals one right back from the boost. And this is just the game. It seems like 5v2. MIBR seconds into the round picked apart from the aggressive moves of Cloud9. And that's great. No fear from Cloud9 to make these plays, to take away the kills. They've got the confidence. They've got the score for it. Alex in the toilets. He could even take that knife kill, but he just wants to close this out clean as can be. No deaths today for Cloud9. 16-13. Easy does it. The